And I want to share with you a story came out in the last couple of days. And once again, and I give credit where credit's due, a story that came out in the Post, and I want to read it to you and then just make some observations. Lawyers in Wellington have given a standing ovation, this was on Wednesday, recognising the achievements of a gravely ill colleague. Douglas Ewan was to have been one of 6 senior lawyers made King's Counsel, also known as Silks, at a ceremony in Wellington on Wednesday. Instead, the Chief Justice, Dame Helen Winkleman, and Supreme Court Judge Sir Stephen Kosh went to Mary Potter Hospice on Monday evening for a special sitting of the High Court to perform the ceremony there for Douglas Ewan and at the request of his family and friends. New King's Counsel are admitted to the inner bar, presenting and signing the document, appointing them and making a formal declaration. The appointment recognises barristers who have shown excellence in their careers. At the ceremony on Wednesday, Winkleman read the summary of Ewan's achievements, and those in the packed court rose to applaud him. So this video linked on Wednesday. He had been the voice of the most marginalised in society, speaking for those least able to speak for themselves. He had contributed to the developments of the law, including interpretation of the 3 strikes legislation. When no one else saw the need, he mastered the way sentences were calculated, leading to the discovery of about 500 prisoners who had been given the wrong release dates, who had been held in prison too long. He had an informal style in court, but a rare understanding of the law, and managed to hold the threads of legal and mathematical arguments at the same time. Where others saw a mess, he saw a system. Much of his work was at low legal aid rates, and much of it was for free, was for pro bono. The lawyers who became King's Counsel at the Wednesday ceremony were Wendy Eldred, Sally Jepp, Daniel Caldemus, Timothy Stevens and Christopher Stevenson, and amongst them Douglas Ewan. And Douglas is still in the hospice, diagnosed recently and, on his way out. Douglas represented me in a matter involving David Farrier, which was a very, very minor procedural matter, and he did good work for me. But I really met Douglas Ewan in a bar, in the Avida bar, where he immediately told me what a prick he thought I was and why. And I don't know if I call it a friendship, but I will miss greatly arguing with Douglas Ewan on all sorts of things in politics and society and the law. And he was a very argumentative man, and for a lawyer, that's a damn good thing. And Douglas, to your friends and family and your colleagues, great araha, and you're a real loss to New Zealand's legal system. And it is with great sadness that I shared that story on the platform this morning.